Hi, thanks for clicking on this video. I really appreciate it. I want to talk about one of my other tried and true products that I don't really think gets enough love on YouTube. But first, I'm a little disheveled looking. I have no makeup on except for lip balm, and my hair's I just threw my hair up and it's a mess. I plan on, well, I had planned on going for a bike ride today, and it was sunny and now the clouds are coming out, so we'll see what happens. But when I go work out or especially cycle, I can't be bothered with makeup. All I put on is sunscreen. I mean, it doesn't even make any sense to put on makeup when I'm riding a bike, let alone work out. So you got me in the raw. I wanted to share something. Like I said, I don't think it gets enough love on YouTube, and I think for me it has been one of my tried and true products. I have used this for well over 20 years, and I would never be without it. It's called, and you probably are not going to be able to see this too well, but it's Clarins Lotus Oil. Now, I first was exposed to this at a Clarins counter when I had a mini facial. And at the time, well, let me just back up a little bit. My skin, I'm pretty blessed with good skin. And what I mean by that is I never really got any breakouts. And when I did, it would be when it was that time of the month. I was exploring options of what I could do to keep the time of the month breakouts at bay. And when I went to have a mini facial, the lady at the counter recommended the lotus oil. And basically how you use it is you use a toner first, and when the toner dries down a little bit, you put a couple of drops of this in the palm of your hand, and you just rub it together, and then you just press and pat on your face. Now, it has the capacity to last a long time. For me, it doesn't, because I love it so much. I love the smell, and I love what it does to my skin and how it feels, that I use way too much. You do not have to use as much as I do. I would recommend starting out with less than more, and then putting it on your skin. Let me read here what it says it's supposed to do. It's really for combination oily skin, which sounds counterintuitive to put an oil on it, but if you have that type of skin, but I think it really helps. Again, especially with keeping the breakouts at bay. But it says it's a purifying oil treatment. It hydrates, tones, and balances oily skin types. It has rosewood, geranium, and lotus extracts, which are supposed to tighten pores and refine the skin texture. And it has hazelnut oil that softens, soothes, and seals in moisture to minimize the appearance of fine lines. Now, my experience with this product is, again, number one, when I did get breakouts, I would put it on. If not the next day, it was gone. And quite frankly, I even have used it on my husband when he gets occasional breakout, and he's amazed that it works as well as it does. So I've used it for that. I've also used it to keep my pores tightened, and I think it has. I really do. I think it has kept my pores tightened. And one of the things that it says it does is it's supposed to seal in moisture. Again, I tend to go on the dry side. This stuff makes my skin, first of all, it makes it glow because of the oil, obviously, but it just feels so good on my skin. I feel like I've put much needed moisture back into my skin, especially if I feel like my skin is a little tight and dry, or it's just going through one of those weird stages that most skins go through, and I feel like it's a little red in some places and I just need a little oomph to it. I just put this stuff on and I just let it soak in overnight. Now, sometimes I'll use it strictly as a night treatment and my night moisturizer, and sometimes I'll put it on, I'll let it soak in, an hour or two before I go to sleep, and then I'll put my night cream on. But it's just a fabulous product. It's not inexpensive. I know when I started using it, it was about $42, and now I believe it's $58. But the good thing about Clarins, and probably any makeup counter in the department store, or really anywhere anymore, if it doesn't work for you, you can always take it back. But it's one of my tried and true products. Again, it's not something that I've seen on YouTube enough. I don't think it gets enough love. But I'm here to tell you it's got all the love in the world for me, and I hope that this video somewhat helped for you, and I hope you like it, and thank you again for clicking on this video. I think the sun's coming out. Yay! I could go get my cycle on. And again, thank you so much. And until the next time, I appreciate you watching this very much. And I hope you have a wonderful day. And thanks again. Bye.